second factor that affects the force of gravity is the distance. The meaning of distance, my dears, is how objects are far away from each other. Here, if I have two objects, if they are far away from each other, here, if they are far away from each other, it means that the distance between them is big. المسافة بيناتهم كبيرة. So if the distance between them is big, that means that the force of a gravity is small. So if the distance increases, the force of a gravity will decrease. And if they were close to each other, if they were very close to each other, which means that the distance is very small between them, so the force of gravity will increase. So if the distance decrease, they are close to each other, so the force of gravity will increase. But here, if the distance is big, the distance increases. So the force of gravity will decrease. The same thing here, I have this picture, this is an example. If we have a satellite and this satellite is moving away from the Earth, here is the Earth planet and it has a bigger mass. Which one has a bigger mass, the Earth or the satellite? Yes, excellent, it is the Earth, it has a bigger mass. So which one of them has a bigger force of gravity? It is the Earth. Very good. But how about the distance? As the distance increases between the satellite and the Earth, the satellite is moving far away from the Earth, the force of gravity will decrease. So that's why the the satellite will go far away from the Earth and the Earth will not be able to attract pull or pull this satellite toward it. So as the distance increases, the force of gravity will decrease. Okay. The big question is why gravity is so important? Why it is so important? Let us see these pictures to know why gravity is important. Imagine that there is no gravity. Do you think that things will be held? The objects will swim. So the gravity is important to hold our objects in their places. Also in the solar system, as we said before, if there is no gravity, each planet will swim in a different direction. They will be lost. So Alhamdulillah, we have a gravity, a gravitational force, so each object will be attracted to each other, and the bigger the mass, the greater the force of gravity. Here, the sun has the biggest mass, so it will have the greatest force of gravity. That's why all of the objects are, or all of the planets are moving around the sun. So why gravity is important? Because it holds everything in place. Objects on the surface of the earth, so they are not swimming, they are held on their places. And also the planets, they are held on their places in the solar system. So this is the end of our lesson. I hope that you understood the meaning of force and the meaning of gravity. And what are the two factors that affect the gravity? Stay safe, stay home. See you, inshallah, very soon. Goodbye.